What do you think a high-quality coffee company is? Cozy environment, friendly workers, tasty coffee, excellent service. Today we will introduce Starbucks, a leader in the coffee industry, because it is believed that an excellent service organization has certain characteristics. Today we are going to Maya Center Starbucks to evaluate how Starbucks arose and why we think it's a leader. Now we are on the way. Starbucks is a global company that has spread to different places in the world. In 1971, three Seattle friends, Gordon Booker, Jerry Boatman, and Zev Siegel started the company in Seattle Pike Place Market, USA. The original name of the first store was Starbucks Coffee, Tea, and Spices. Later, the name was changed to Starbucks Coffee Company. The name, inspired by Moby Dick, invoked the romance of high seas and the seafaring tradition of the early coffee traders. In 1981, Howard Schultz, Starbucks chairman, president, and CEO, had first walked into a Starbucks store. From his first cup of Sumatra, Howard was drawn into Starbucks and joined a year later. In 1983, Howard traveled to Italy and experienced romantic coffee style in Italy. He had a vision to bring the Italian coffee house tradition back to the United States. Today, with more than 18,000 stores in over 60 countries, the company had enjoyed phenomenal growth and become one of the great retailing stories of recent history by making exceptional coffee drinks and selling dark roasted coffee beans and coffee-making equipment that would allow customers to brew an exceptional cup of coffee at home. The mission in Starbucks is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. Starbucks positions itself as an upscale brand and differentiates its offerings as being not just coffee products, but rather a rich experience. This Starbucks experience has been the company's selling point. From the beginning, Starbucks set out to be a different kind of company, one that not just only celebrated coffee and the rich tradition, but that also brought a feeling of connection. Starbucks uses minimal advertising and has grown on word of mouth and brand recognition. The company initially targeted young college students, social classes, and neighborhoods that would be most receptive to the idea of buying a cup of coffee and spending time with friends at their stores. With rapid growth and expansion, Starbucks' target market expanded rapidly to include every individual of every age.
We believe Starbucks is an excellent service organization with 4 attributes of leadership.
The first attribute is commitment to employees. The leader-member exchange theory told us that an interaction based on trust and respect between leader and members produce positive outcomes, such as less turnover and greater organizational commitment. The servant leadership proposed that the leader should help their employee develop their personal capacity. Starbucks has shown to be an excellent service organization because it is committed to their employee. For example, one mission statement of Starbucks says, "We always treat each other with respect and dignity." Therefore, in Starbucks, employees are called partners because they are valued in a personal level. Also, Starbucks spends more on training than it does on advertising. Starbucks has a highly structured training program, which not only helps staff develop their coffee skill but also help them develop leadership and business skills. Moreover, when Howard Schultz has a choice to eliminate the benefit of his staff, he said the following words.
And I just felt very strongly that we couldn't bring the company to where it needed to go if we did it on the backs of our people. That we could end up winning, but it would be very short-lived. That the only way to sustain the enduring nature of the brand and the enterprise was to ensure the fact that not only the shareholders won, but also our people.
Another attribute to consider Starbucks as a leader is the commitment to customer. According to the style approach, the best leadership style for service organization is the empowering leaders that give employees the authority to take decisions, and employees increase commitment, emotional attachment, and identification with the organization. For servant leadership, empowerment is also a core value because the company gives their employee the trust and autonomy to do whatever they believe is necessary to satisfy customers. In this sense, Starbucks aims to provide personal and unique experience to customers. As the mission statement says, create a great experience for our customers, one person, one cup at a time. For Starbucks, the business is about human connection. All partners in Starbucks learn the following model: be welcoming, be genuine, be considerate, be knowledgeable, be involved, in which Starbucks encourages all partners to do everything they can do to please customers when their exact needs are not met. When a customer asks for something, they look for an option rather than say no, always trying to please the customer. Starbucks also asks for feedback from the customers on the detail most important for them. In 2008, Starbucks launched a customer idea site called mystarbucksidea.com. It's a place where Starbucks customers can suggest new ideas, advocate for change in existing policies and practices, and vote and comment on others' ideas.
The third attribute is ethic. The servant leadership suggests ethics should be one important dimension of leadership. To be ethic is to lead for the good of the organization, community, and society. In this context, Starbucks believes that social responsibility gives the company a great advantage over competitors.
I've been criticized over the years for strongly believing that building shareholder value and making money is a pretty shallow goal if it's not linked to creating value for your people and giving back to the community.
For the community, the company holds the Starbucks Foundation, which provides literacy programs to support children and families. Starbucks, different from other businesses, take care of the stakeholders.
At Starbucks, we've been sourcing our coffee in an ethical way for many, many years. We work with farmers to ensure that they get a fair price, that they're farming in the way that's responsible to the environment, and that we take care of the communities in which we do business.
The final attribute on why we think Starbucks is excellent service organization is innovation. Starbucks aspires to be a company of people that share a common passion to create the ultimate coffee experience. It's in this spirit innovation becomes the cornerstone of Starbucks' success.
An understanding of the importance of the company recapturing its entrepreneurial DNA. And specifically what I would say is that we're living at a time where there's such significant changes to consumer behavior. And as a result of that, the need for constant innovation and pushing forward has never been greater than it is today.
According to this, the most genuine way to keep current and future customers happy is by innovating.
Now we're at Starbucks. We believe that Starbucks is an excellent service organization. Starbucks constantly innovate new products to please customers, which is cornerstone of Starbucks. But we believed it is the commitment to customers and employees make Starbucks a long-lasting service organization. As Starbucks says, business is not just about perfect coffee, but also human connection. In this sense, it is understandable Starbucks emphasizes social responsibility and take care of communities and stakeholders. For all these reasons, we expect that Starbucks service will be like this.
What's up, man? How you doing, bud? Good. That DVD work out okay? Yeah, good.
But after we experienced Starbucks, their service was like that. We have noticed that some employees were not friendly. They have no smile and no eye contact.
After we experienced Starbucks in my single store in Brisbane, we had one main recommendation. Because human connection between partners and customers is very important for Starbucks, we recommend to train the staff better according to the guideline that we mentioned in the video and constantly reinforce the value of human connection among partners.